Thank you for watching Mikey Talks. I'm your host, Michael Lennon, and today I'm going to talk about appreciating the moment and why it's good to appreciate the moment. So, I mentioned this in a video before about lessons I learned from death, but I would like to make this into its own video about appreciating the moment and why it's important to appreciate the moment. It can be easy to take a moment for granted. It can be easy to take a time in your life for granted. But enjoy the moment before it becomes a memory. You know, like, there's times I look back and I wish I gave it the right appreciation it deserved, and I wish I actually enjoyed the moment more than I did. There's times hanging out with friends that I don't talk to anymore. That was fun times, and I wish I appreciated that moment of hanging out with them a little bit more before we kind of went our own ways in life and kind of stopped hanging out. There's times where it's like, I wish hanging out with some of my family members that I would appreciate that time a little bit more before life gets in the way and it just seems like you're growing apart and just you don't see them as much as you used to. When you used to see them a lot and you used to spend a lot of time with them, but you took it for granted because you always spent time with them. Another moment was the first time I hung out with one of my friends. We actually were just walking around a town and we had candy and we were eating candy on a rock and we got coffee together and we were just having a fun time, and they even gave me a flower and I gave them a wizard wand, like a Harry Potter one, because I liked Harry Potter. And that was a fun time, and I kind of wish I appreciated that moment a little bit more. And I kind of wish I appreciated some of those other moments a little bit more, like watching Avatar at their house or watching Inuyasha for my birthday with them and things like that. It's like I wish I would have appreciated being in that moment a little bit more than I did, because I felt like those moments would last for a while. Like, I felt like I had more time to appreciate those little things than I actually did. I wish if I could go back, I would cherish those moments a little bit more. I would cherish those moments with some of my family members a little bit more before life got in the way and we started to kind of go our separate ways in a way. Life happens. Or even then, some people unfortunately pass away. It's good to appreciate those moments before that time is gone and you just wish you can hear their voice again, or you wish you can hang out with them again, or you wish your phone would light up with their name again. So appreciate the moments you have with them before it is too late. That's one of the best things I could say about life, is appreciate the moment. Appreciate the good moments in life. Even though it can be hard to not take them for granted sometimes. Because once those good times become a memory, it can be really saddening to look back and realize you did not appreciate it as much as you should have. You were not in the moment as much as you should have been. And that you just wish that you could go back and appreciate that moment a little bit more, because you took it for granted because you didn't know any better. You didn't know that that time was limited. You didn't know moments like that were limited. And now that you're in the future and you're looking back at that memory and you know that that time is limited and you know that you won't get those times back, it makes it to where you realize you should have appreciated the moment a little bit more, but there's nothing you can do about it now. But what you can do is you can start appreciating the little things in life a little bit more, and when you are hanging out with your friend, you can appreciate that time a little bit more. You can just focus more on being in the moment. Focus more on the people around you. Focus more on what's going on in life. And appreciate just the moment. Appreciate being there with the people in your life. Appreciate just anything. I started to try to appreciate the little things. When I'm watching Pokemon, I'll try to really appreciate watching Pokemon. When I'm playing guitar, I'll try to appreciate playing guitar. When mom and my dad are having a good conversation, I try to just sit there and I'll try to let it sink in, and I'll try to really appreciate the moment of having a really good conversation with my dad before it becomes a memory. I try to appreciate the moment, and that doesn't mean I don't take things for granted anymore, because sometimes I still do take things a little bit for granted. It's part of life. But just try to appreciate the moment. And that's all I have for this video. And if you like this video and you'd like to help me achieve one of my goals, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so you can actually be one of my first subscribers and help me out with my journey and help me out with my goal. And as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.